As the NFL offseason unfolded, Cleveland Browns veteran offensive lineman Joel Bitonio found himself at a pivotal crossroads, one that could have marked the end of a decade-long career. The 10-year veteran, often regarded as one of the most consistent and reliable players on the roster, admitted he seriously entertained the idea of retirement. But in a surprising turn, it wasn't just his own instincts or the lure of one final run at a Super Bowl that influenced his decision. Bitonio, who spent nearly his entire professional life in Cleveland, revealed that the most critical factor in his return was rooted deeply in family, trust, and a shared vision with the coaching staff. In an emotional and candid conversation at the Cleveland Browns Foundation's annual golf outing this past Monday, Bitonio opened up about his thought process during the offseason. It wasn't a rash decision. It wasn't driven solely by the adrenaline of another season or the allure of personal records. The decision was deeply personal, and it took time. "I really sat down this offseason and took a long look at my future in the game," Bitonio explained. "At the end of the year, I found myself genuinely questioning whether I wanted to keep going. I spent a lot of time at home, reflecting. My wife and I talked about it a lot. She's been a huge part of this journey. And after much consideration, I realized I can still play at a high level. I still have that fire. I still want to play football." That's where conversations with key figures in the Browns organization, General Manager Andrew Berry and head coach Kevin Stefanski, played a critical role. It wasn't just about making him feel needed. It was about reassuring him that there was indeed a new chapter being written in Cleveland. "The conversations I had with Andrew and Kevin were important," Bitonio said. "They really took the time to lay out their vision for the team. We talked a lot about the direction we're heading in. They told me about the changes they were making, including bringing in a new offensive line coach and trying to get the offense back on track. The commitment to getting better was evident, and that was enough for me to buy in." That's when the groundwork for Bitonio's return was truly laid. The team was shifting gears, and it wasn't just about player acquisitions or flashy moves in free agency. The true game-changer came in the form of a man who would play a pivotal role in the offensive line's development, Coach Mike Bloomgren. The Browns' decision to bring in Bloomgren, a former head coach at Rice University, was one of the most talked-about moves of the offseason. Bloomgren, who was recommended by none other than Bill Callahan, the legendary offensive line coach who left Cleveland for a new role with the Tennessee Titans, was exactly what the Browns' offensive line needed. Bitonio didn't mince words when describing Bloomgren's impact. "He's a real O-line coach," Bitonio said, his tone full of respect and admiration. "He's all about the details, and he brings an energy that's infectious. You can feel it when he's in the room. He's relentless. And let's be honest, the O-line coach needs to have that edge. He's got that Dieter factor. That mentality rubs off on all of us, and it's been exactly what we need." The appointment of Bloomgren signaled a return to basics for the Browns' offense, a return to the philosophy that served them well when they were at their best. After years of offensive inconsistencies and turnover in the coaching staff, Bloomgren represents a much-needed stabilizing force. His no-nonsense approach, coupled with his detailed understanding of offensive line dynamics, has already begun to instill a sense of unity and purpose in the trenches. As Bitonio continues his journey with the Browns, the combination of a reinvigorated coaching staff, a renewed sense of purpose, and the unwavering support of his family has given him the clarity he needed to return for at least one more season. With a fresh outlook on the team's trajectory and a new offensive line coach ready to push him and his teammates to new heights, Bitonio seems poised to add another chapter to his already storied career in Cleveland. "I'm excited for what's ahead," Bitonio concluded, a slight smile tugging at the corners of his mouth. "We've got a lot of work to do, but I truly believe this team is heading in the right direction. I'm here for it. I'm ready to go." In a league where players often bow out too soon or are forced out prematurely, Joel Bitonio's decision to return to the Browns isn't just about his love for the game, it's about faith in the vision being built around him. As the season unfolds, all eyes will be on Cleveland, hoping that the franchise's new identity matches Bitonio's commitment to seeing it through.